Welcome to Afolayan Ajiboye channel. There is this saying which goes like this: it's no lie that we all aren't born equally. While some have life easy, some of us struggle through it due to circumstances beyond our control. But regardless of how disadvantaged you are by your circumstances, draw inspiration from the success stories of others to never give up. Use what you have, no matter how little it seems, to pursue your dreams. When life gets tough, go tougher on life. Never let anyone or anything stand in the way of your dreams. Do not give room for anyone to undermine your efforts, no matter how little or big it is. Own your stories and do so with pride. With smart and hard work, you will make it. Have you ever wondered if your inner mind is more of a brawny bodybuilder or a delicate daisy? Welcome to the mental gym, where the weights are thoughts and the treadmill is our daily grind. Now, let's pump some cerebral iron, shall we? Picture this: a man walks into a library and asks the librarian, "Do you have any books on paranoia?" The librarian replies, "They're right behind you." Now, this might seem like a simple joke, but it's actually a perfect example of how our inner mind works. The man's paranoia led him to believe there was a conspiracy, even in the library. His inner mind was at work, interpreting the world around him based on his thoughts and fears. Let's take another example. A woman goes to a psychiatrist and says, "Doctor, I have a problem. My husband thinks he's a refrigerator." The psychiatrist asks, "How long has this been going on?" The woman replies, "Ever since he started sleeping with his mouth open and the light comes on." The husband's belief that he's a refrigerator might seem absurd, but it shows how powerful our inner mind can be, creating vivid and complex delusions. Now consider a third scenario. A man goes to the doctor and says, "Doctor, I think I'm a moth." The doctor says, "You don't need a doctor, you need a light bulb." This comical situation illustrates how our inner mind can mislead us. The man thought he needed a doctor when all he really needed was a light source. These humorous anecdotes highlight the strength and intrigue of our inner mind. It's an untamed beast, capable of creating wild stories and distorting reality. But it's also a powerful tool that shapes our perception, guides our decisions, and influences our behavior. The question now is, how do we harness this power? How do we turn our inner mind from a wild beast into a well-trained guide dog? The answer lies in understanding, nurturing, and strengthening our inner mind. It's about learning to control our thoughts rather than letting them control us. Think of it like training a dog. You wouldn't let your dog run wild and cause chaos, would you? Of course not. You'd train it, nurture it, and guide it. The same applies to our inner mind. To wrap things up, our inner mind is a powerful force that shapes our perception of the world around us. It can be as wild as a man who thinks he's a refrigerator, as paranoid as a man who believes conspiracy theories in the library, or as misguided as a man who thinks he needs a doctor when he's actually a moth. But with understanding, nurturing, and training, we can harness the power of our inner mind and use it to our advantage. So the next time you find yourself thinking you're a refrigerator or a moth, remember, it's not about what you think you are, it's about what you do with those thoughts. Strengthen your inner mind and you'll be amazed at what you can achieve.